Be clear what you want. Oh, I want a relationship that's gonna lead to marriage. I want a relationship like let's know, because these people will waste your time. I used to be a fan of Facebook dating. There's a kind of way you fight in love, and there's a kind of way you fight in hatred. This video, I'm looking forward to making it because it's a very, very interesting video. And oh my gosh, dating in Canada as a Nigerian is Hunger Games. That's all I have to tell you. I don't think I've ever taken the time to actually address any of my previous relationship in Canada. I don't have a lot. I think I only have one serious relationship before I met my man. But that's not why we're here today. That could be a story for another day, which I'm I'm so down to tell. But let's put that on the side. Um, so for our video today, we're gonna be talking about things that I wish I knew before, you know, before we entered the dating pool in Canada, this kind of thing. Hi, my name is Ade. I'm a Nigerian Canadian content creator because we create content. And today we're going to be talking about something very, very interesting, as you might have seen from the thumbnail and from the title. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. As a matter of fact, like this video because you will like it at the end. So just like it from now. And just comment something. Let's see, where are you watching from? What are you willing to learn from this video? Comment something before we get into the video. That on the side, I don't only have a YouTube channel. If you have Instagram and you're not following me, you're wrong. My Instagram is Adeshawa underscore. If you have TikTok and you're not following me on TikTok, you're wrong. My TikTok is Adeshawa underscore one. So a little backstory about myself. Before, when I came to this country, I was a minor. I clocked 18 in Canada. So I think the second year, the next, like we came this year, the next year was when I actually officially became an adult. So when we're talking dating, everything was like no to me. There was a lot of mistake made, you bet, and there was a lot of lessons learned. But at the end of the day, it wasn't in vain. We used it to chuck our eyes into the market and we peak. So number one for me about the things I wish I knew before I started, in that pool was cultural differences are real. And let me tell you, as at the time I was like Nigerian standard, like everything I knew about, love relationship was obviously for where I grew up and things I saw on television. So coming to this country, there was a lot of things that I'm like, okay, I had to like relearn relationship wise. And when we're talking cultural differences and everything, right? You think everybody's on your pace. You think everybody has the same understanding and cultural timeline that you had. So me, I was like, okay, whoever I was going to date at the time was going to be somebody I was going to marry, like, oh, like by 23, we're getting engaged, we're getting married, 24, whatever, we're having kids. Like you have all these plans in your head. And you are going with that into the pool to find somebody compatible. But then you live in Canada. In case you don't know, Canada is a multicultural community. It's a multicultural country. So you're not going there to go and find another Nigerian guy. You are going to go and find Arabs, Mexican, white people, Caribbean. There's a whole lot of people that you're going to go and find. So when you go on with that mentality, you need to understand that there are people here that genuinely they just want to date and vibe and they just want to have fun. Like nobody has many people don't have that marriage timeline that you have in mind. And I don't know if this is like a Nigerian thing or like a girl thing or black girl thing. But at the time I was very keen on okay, I'm going to pick somebody, I'm going to marry this person, all this kind of thing. And at the end of the day, you're meeting people and they're like, "Ah, just vibes, just friends with benefit." And you're like, "Kini gbogbo rada yi." At some point, you lose interest. You're like, whoa, whoa, I beg, I'm not doing it again. So for real, for sure, cultural differences, they're so real. Not everybody's Nigerian. Everybody's planning the timeline like you're planning it. So know this before you enter that pool. So a tip for that is that before you get into anything serious, make sure you have that conversation early on in whatever when you're getting to know each other. Like be clear what you want. Oh, I want a relationship that's gonna lead to marriage. I want a relationship like let's know, because these people will waste your time and you will now regret. So Let that be clear from the onset. Okay. Number two. Number two is don't try to lose yourself trying to fit in. Like, don't try to lose your sauce and your spice trying to fit in with another person's standard. Like, again, when you're going into this pool, right, you're not only going there to, because you're not only going to meet Nigerians. It depends on where you're looking, Sha. But I do believe you're going to meet a lot of people. But just because you want to be accepted, just because you want them to like you, maybe you're meeting somebody and then you're like all those point of maybe you changing your accent, changing a lot of things about you just so they can see you. If they don't like you for who you are, they don't like you. Don't even bother. Don't go and lose yourself to impress somebody else. Are they losing themselves to impress you? So why are you going through all that stress? And let me tell you, this are mistakes that have been made. Let's not even try to be let's not try to be classy about it. Okay, we make these mistakes. You're trying to be like, okay, you're going to go and see somebody. You're just trying so many ways. Things you cannot joke as you used to joke just because somebody will be annoyed. You are not laughing as you are not showing all your tattoo. Like me and I say, I cannot show my teeth because my teeth is weird. I don't want him to see it and run away. At the end of the day, if you guys marry yourself, will you not see it and run away? So from the beginning, don't lose yourself. Let them accept you as you are. And if you have this kind of mindset, this is what will help you eventually when you're trying to pick the person, when you're trying to settle down, all this kind of thing. Because you're like, if I'm not changing myself, I mean, I'm not talking bad behavior. There's a lot of things about ourselves we have to change, we have to unlearn, we have to relearn. But like, if you're not losing your individualistic self, if you're not losing yourself to entertain somebody else, then that's good. But the moment that, oh, they're like, but that's not how Precious used to be before. Ma, Precious have changed because she doesn't even do this and she don't do that anymore. That guy have just really changed her. You can only do that for so long. So don't even be caught in that to begin with. Number three, they'll say online dating is the only way you can meet people in Canada. That's a lie. That is a big lie. And I'm talking from experience. That is a lie. I used to be a fan of Facebook dating. If you've not heard about it, maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. So like Facebook is just how Facebook is like, and Facebook just connects you with people in your environment and and everything. But people have the mentality and they're like, oh, you cannot meet people if it's on like Facebook, Tinder, Hinge, all this kind of thing. That is a big fat lie. But can you like meet people and then eventually you grow out and yeah, that's your business. That's possible. But what I'm trying to change here is the stereotype that if you're not on a dating platform, you cannot find love. That's wrong. I'm not saying you will not find love on a dating platform. I'm just saying that you can find love other ways. And for me, dating platform ends well with people. But for me, it ended horribly, terribly, ridiculously. Like, again, that's going to be a video for another day. But like, yeah, when I mean that, because now the question is like, okay, fine, you're telling us like that's not the only place to find love. What other place is this to find love? Go out, leave your house, leave your house and see. Go to the gym. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying you're going to the gym to go and find a man. Like, go and like work on yourself. In the process of working on yourself, God self will be like, this guy have tried, maybe let me send out something. What kind of places do you work on yourself? Go to the gym, go to school. When you go to school, when you go to church, church is so underrated. The brothers and the sisters in the Lord that are in church, oh my God, go to church, go to all these places and, be open, be free, have a conversation. I mean, if you're going there with the only intention of, oh, I'm going there to find love, or this gym today, I'm looking for the hot guy, but you might be disappointed. But like, go there with your, clear intentions and everything. And if anything come out, it come out. If you not come out, you not come out. No problem. But the mentality that if you are not on Tinder, swiping left, right, center, you are not finding love, that is wrong. As a matter of fact, those things are very draining. Like you have to be on it constantly, and you're like, it's exhausting. And then at some point, I feel like you it gets there's a kind of comfort or level that this dating app brings that you're just like you forget the main reason why you're even there. I don't think you would end up finding love because when you're like but like everybody wants to catch cruise, so you just follow the bandwagon and you two are catching cruise. So today you pick this girl, tomorrow you pick that girl, next tomorrow you pick that girl. Why? Again, I'm not refuting the fact that people find love on online sites. You can find love. Your man can be on there, but it's just that sometimes you're looking at the wrong direction. Look, open your eyes. Go to barbecues. Barbecues too are so underrated, and it's summer right now. Wear a nice clothes. Go to barbecue. Go and eat chicken and everything. In the process, a brother can find you. Another lesson that is there to learn is mistaking politeness for flirtation. I don't know if that's the correct word. Like, but when you think someone is flirting with you because they're just being polite. Oh my god, this can be embarrassing. This can be very, very embarrassing. Like there's a saying that Canadians are just generally nice people and they're polite, which take it with a grain of salt. I don't know, do whatever you want with the information. But it's just that it happens that someone is actually like very nice to you, and then you go mistake this person's niceness as the person like you. Oh, that is first-hand embarrassment. Because if you are now living in your delusion and you now have the guts to go and approach this person and now say, oh, this and this and that. As a matter of fact, they might even report you to HR. Because I feel like most of this thing happen in a workplace. It happens in a workplace. Like when one of your colleagues is just looking out for you, they're helping you out so much and everything. And then you're like, the boy, you nice, oh, boy, you hands, oh. This boy is just doing everything for me. And then you're like, "Well, because you're sending signals. Okay, you cannot differentiate from good signals and bad signals. They will report you to HR, you lose your job. I'm sorry. But like let's have it at the back of our mind because somebody is being extra until they open their mouth and say it like this. Don't assume anything. Don't until they say, oh, I really, really like you. Would you like to go on a date with me? Don't assume anything. Ha! Which kind of case is that? I'm not for I mean if it's starting to mess with your mental health and like oh you cannot breathe, you cannot sleep until you know if this person likes you or not. That's at your own risk. You can go and ask the person. But you know the kind of embarrassment that comes with but I was just trying to help you. And now you cannot receive free help anymore because you mistook the person's help for love. Ew. I would just ask for transfer from that branch. I'm like, please let me just go into a new branch. But yeah, so be careful. People are generally nice and they don't think you owe them anything. So the moment that you are not like, maybe it's just until the man says it or the woman says it by themselves, don't assume anything. Last but not the least, um, as an advice, I'm giving like dating as a Nigerian in Canada. When you find the right person, it's just going to be peaceful. You're going to know. You, I'm not, I'm not saying you people don't fight. You people will fight. You people have argument. You people, but you know that this is your person. And let me cite an example. There was a lot of things that happened like happened when I was dating my ex boyfriend. Like we will have fights, and you just know that this is no normal. There's a kind of way you fight in love, and there's a kind of way you fight in hatred. I'm just like, why am I even in this relationship? Do you understand? So my point is that when you find that one, when the true one comes, you will know it comes with peace. The moment you start asking your friend like, is it supposed to feel like this? Are you supposed to? The moment I don't know how to say, the moment you have to go seek another person's validation about your relationship, then something is wrong. I had a friend and like if I had a question, she would be like, the fact that you're asking me this question means that it's a no no. Because if you know, if you're convinced on your own end, you will not even be seeking validation. You will not be seeking like, ah, what's going on there? What's going on there? So when you find that love, it would be peaceful. And you might not understand it now just because you're a single Pringle. But let me tell you, once you find that person and you find how easy it is to be loved, to be seen is to be loved, all this kind of thing, you now remember that I just said that, I just said that. And let me tell you, no relationship is perfect. You, even when you find out your man that you know that this, and there's still probably a lot of things that you guys have to learn about yourself. You have to learn about him, he has to learn about you. The first few, weeks could be all jolly, then ups and downs and everything. That doesn't, I don't think that's reason enough to quit on the relationship. However, you should know when it's reason enough to quit and when it's not reason enough to quit. Like, figure that one out. But what I'm just trying to say in essence is that when you find your person, when you find that one that is designed for you to complement you, you would know. Like, it would come in easy. It would not stress you. Anyways, that's all I have to say today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't think I was going to enjoy the video like that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any other comments, addition, whatever that you want to add to the video, please go ahead and add to this video. Till I come your way next time, it's your girl Ade, and this is Life with Ade. If you've enjoyed this video to this point and you do not like this video, why? Please like the video. If you enjoyed it so and you're like, this girl is spitting facts and I remember something, comments, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, you're very, very wrong. Please subscribe to my channel. If you are not following me on Instagram, TikTok, you're also wrong for that. So please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. So I come here next time. It's your girl Ade, and this is Life with Ade. Ciao, guys.